it's not about concept, it's about fulfilling what you want to do.
And you just grow so much and become a confident and strong individual.
You have a place to come to where if you've already decided, the program will work for you. If you haven't decided yet what it is that you want to do, whether it's set design, lighting design, costume design, production, acting, directing, or you really just want to do more than one thing, that we let you do that and we encourage you to do that, to figure out what it is that you really want.
And I was interested in design and direct. I was interested in everything. And what was great about this department, I think, is that it didn't force you to specialize early on and put you on one track, that you actually were able to follow your interests and develop skills and get experience in whatever you were interested in.
Coming here in the first year, I remember being blown away by the comprehensive nature of the program. I thought it was really cool to be able to do set design and do costume, do lighting, stagecraft, and my focus was eventually acting. But looking back on that time, I feel really grateful and lucky to have had that ability to explore those different facets of theatre.
When I went to UVic, I remember taking a variety of courses. I remember taking as many different courses as I could, sort of milking the department for all I could get out of it. And then, of course, the main stage shows, which you have an opportunity to audition for, were also a great learning experience. So I ended up with very full semesters where I was head carping one show, performing in another show. So I stretched myself thin and milked the department for all I could. And at the time, I wouldn't say that I knew I wanted to start my own theater company, but all of that, when I look back, makes a great deal of sense in terms of what my trajectory was from school to career. And having the expertise that I was able to glean from various fields in theater have served me very well as an artistic producer.
One of the wonderful things about coming to UVic is that we have an exceptionally good plant, as they call it. Our theatres, we have 3 various types of theatres. We have a thrust, a proscenium, and a studio. I was talking to Bob Baker at the Citadel, and he says there are so few thrust stages in Canada that we're just blessed to have one that our students can learn to actually act on a stage as if they were going to Stratford at some later date.
And there being 3 different theatres there, thrust and proscenium and studio, you learn a fair bit about how a space operates and what's unique to a particular space.
And artists in any field need knowledge, and that's what we provide. It's particularly in the history area that students find the ability to reflect critically on their own practice and think about why they're doing theater and why it's important and what its role in culture has always been. And that, I think, gives them enormous confidence when they go out there in the world, because they know more than other theater people. Artists need knowledge, and that's what the theater program here at UVic provides.
I would say if you come to UVic, you can't go wrong, because it will train you and you will have a nice experience at this campus.
Well, I think one of the really lovely aspects of this department is that at the end of the day, we all end up being a rather large family. We're all very close. We're all on a first-name basis, colleagues and students. Everyone here is mentored in such a way that we want the very best for them, and we look out for them.
I like the sense of community.
Community that you build?
The sense of community.
The community. The community and the environment that we are privileged enough to live in.
I see the daylight coming back. Phoenix, you can be involved in a second family that supports you 100% in everything you do and is just so excited to do everything that you want to do.
At the Phoenix, you can have Purple Rain on stage. You can have pools, real pools, and you can have rivers flowing underneath the actors.
At the Phoenix, you have the opportunities to be a board op, a stage manager, a director, and anything else you want to try. The chance is there.
At the Phoenix, you can experiment without fear of ridicule or failure.
At the Phoenix, you can create what you've always wanted.
At the Phoenix, you can be proud of who you want to be.
You really get to explore your creativity.